Hey, what's going on, everyone? Piped in again. Should be no surprise. We're not done with the tub yet, but we're getting there. As you can see, we are somewhat getting the ring of death. The center, if I put it up to a light, I can actually see through the middle there slightly, so I know that we're we're probably a little over halfway. I have, since the last shave I did and uploaded, 3 other shaves off of this. So all in all, yeah, we're knocking it out. I went ahead and loaded the brush here. So with the face, we'll get started. The Razor Company, the TRC aluminum there, that's what we're gonna rock with today. Hope everyone's doing extremely well. I loaded this heavy because I'm trying to get rid of it. It's a phenomenal scent, piped in. It's I'd say mid-strength, maybe 5. I've said this before, 5, 5.5, something like that. But as far as the scent strength itself, it's very pleasing for me. All right, so we're gonna paint some water in here. Man, it's been cold around here. I don't know about where you guys are. Actually, I don't know exactly where everybody's watching this video from. I'm wetting the brush. But the US, I wanna say everywhere, even in Florida, we're in the 40s or lower, obviously. So yeah, it's been chilly at night whenever, we get freeze. I don't know how it is up north. Do you guys up north run your tap water, run your water, your faucets and stuff to keep the pipes from freezing? I know up north, like, basements are common. But I don't know if the basements protect your pipes. I have no idea any of that. So anyway, here in the South, at least, whenever it freezes, we just run the water overnight, just trickle. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 indoor faucets, including the kitchen, and I just let those trickle, just very, very slightly, just drip. But all of them dripping, it probably equals a pretty good, light stream, just to keep the water flowing in the pipes. So when it freezes, unfortunately, my water heater is in the attic, and it being in the attic, therefore we have all of our our water piping coming through the attic, and there's a sink right here in front of me, and so it comes, in the attic, comes down the wall into the, so that's how. And so I'll say that because some houses, most houses, I'd probably venture to say, have the piping under the slab, which kind of keeps the pipes a bit warmer inside. But when they're in the attic, they're not in the elements per se. It can't get rained on. It's not getting all the wind. But, it's still, the ambient temperature is a lot lower than if they were under the slab. So, okay, enough talking. Let's go ahead and get this going. Give me 1 second. Let's start this up. But yeah, I hope you've all been staying very warm and, safe. I don't know if these are older videos that are now popping up. I'd venture to say that they're probably new. Up north, all the snow and whatnot, people are obviously having to drive to work and stuff, and just lots of pileups and accidents and snowstorms and stuff. Man, that's not good. I saw one recently. It was pretty bad, honestly. Lots of 18-wheelers slamming into the back, probably clipping at, I don't know, 40 miles an hour, 35, 40 miles an hour. But that's a ton of weight, just ramming into the back of cars, and it wasn't good, man. And just stay safe. It's always better to get, if your boss if your boss can't understand that you can't see in front of you because they're requiring you to get to work during a blizzard or doing a snowstorm or whatever, okay. But if they can't understand that you're 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late, 30 minutes late, but still there alive and well, as opposed to, like, not making it, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy out there. Crazy, crazy. I'll put on the glasses just to get the goat. Yeah, definitely better to get to work safe than obviously not. So take your time, relax. All right, let's go ahead and should I rinse? Yeah, we'll rinse. I'll be right back. Yeah. So I don't know. What do we have? Another 3-4 months of this. So we're only halfway through January. Yeah, so February, March. Around here, it starts warming up. You know, we don't really follow the winter patterns or anything like that here in Louisiana. You know, winter starts here around fall. It starts getting pretty cool, and I guess I shouldn't really say winter. Obviously, winter starts when winter starts, but it starts feeling like it's winter weather around October here. You know, around Halloween is the typical thing. You know, but yeah, it's gonna be. Hopefully, it warms up for everybody soon, and you know, no major tragedies happen. I don't think this was national news or anything, but back, I want to say it was in November of 2023, so only like 3 months ago, 2.5, 3 months ago, in Louisiana. Over our bridge, I-55, that goes from, 55 goes all the way from Chicago all the way down to New Orleans. Actually, a little bit past New Orleans. But we had some extremely bad fog, and I remember that morning. Extremely bad fog, and what happened was there, people obviously tons of people drive on that bridge to get to and from work or whatever in the mornings, and had a bunch of people go over the bridge. So I don't know exactly what started it, but yeah, I mean the fog was so bad that I don't know if people stopped on the side and then other people ran into them. Anyway, there was a big pile up, and that entire bridge is over water. It's over the swamp, essentially, and lots of cars went over the bridge, and I want to say over 10 people perished, and yeah, it was a pretty big thing here, you know, and the bridge was shut down, I think, for an entire week, because not only the cleanup probably finished within a couple of days, 24 to 48 hours, but they took the rest of the time to inspect the bridge, because it was, I mean, you're talking about 18-wheelers, and it's a fully concrete bridge. It's not metal, and so they have the concrete guide rails down each side, and people had obviously gone over those, and anyway, it was a mess, and yeah, that wasn't good, you know. But I remember the fog that morning. I woke up and looked outside before I had to drive to work, and luckily I don't have to do any, crazy driving over bridges or anything. I can take the back roads to my job, and if I needed to, to minimize the amount of contact with other vehicles. Anyway, yeah, so it was a bad morning, I remember. Okay, let me rinse real quick and we'll come back. All right, that was an ice cold water rinse. Temperature outside this morning when I woke up was 26 degrees. I think it was 23 with wind chill. And before I started recording, so I woke up probably 3 hours ago. Before I started recording, it was 34, so probably about 31, 32 with wind chill. So anyway, very icy water. All right. Don't have my glasses on, but I would presume that's an okay shave. As far as the feeling of the actual post shave, very nice. Let's go ahead and throw on, well, it means nothing to you, just a batch that we're testing, basically. Oh, now that I'm bringing, that up, Nightwatch Soap Co. will very shortly be, probably this week or next week, within 2 weeks, at Pastor's Pharmacy. So we branched out. We have our irons in a couple of other fires. Reaching out to others to see, and I think some of those look pretty good. I've spoken to some owners, and yeah, so we're just kind of waiting on POs and whatnot, and as soon as those are done, we'll let everybody know. Because one thing is, going overseas. If you're an artisan outside of the U.S., it's easier to get your products into the U.S. But if you're in the U.S., it's harder to get your products out because of restrictions and whatnot, especially alcohol-based. So we're trying to work on that. I've been working on that. It's been a while, but anyway, we'll figure it out. I know, there's lots of guys that have reached out, and even on the, not just Instagram, but also on YouTube, and have requested, like Gabor and Robert and other guys in Europe, or over there across the pond, and are wondering when we're going to have our products over there for purchase. And the honest answer is I'm not sure. I hope this year, but nothing's guaranteed. So when we know, you'll know for sure. I don't like announcing things before I know for a fact they're going to happen. That's why I'm not really giving any other specifics on other stores or anything that could either retail or brick and mortar until they're solidified. Pastor's is solidified. We will be there. Our first actual release with Pastor's will be Ruins. It'll be at the Razor Company as well and on our site. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the shave. I appreciate you stopping by, watching as always. Stay warm, stay safe, drive slower if you have to. It's better to get to work a bit late, even if you're 30 minutes late, which is, in my opinion, very late. But it's better to get there late than not get there at all. Yeah, keep your families safe, and I'll catch you guys next shave.